if y'all heard me, but I was sounding real good over here to myself.
I think your mic was off.
Hey, sir. We just talked about this before the show. But for real, everybody, today is a very special day because it's our dirty 30 for the collective Unfiltered. So, Bug, man, congratulations to us. How you feel?
Man, that's just a blessing. We're episode 30. You never really know how many episodes you can last, when you start a podcast, and we still going strong, man. So it's a blessing. Loving it.
Congrats, guys. It's awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Shout out to Bobby, the Catfish, and Billy Ratliff and Volunteer Roadshow for picking us up and helping us to continue to thrive on this platform. Also, big thank you to our sponsors, Tennessee Tap House on Peters Road, and Oh yeah, Hound Dogs in Knoxville. Hound Dogs, I love y'all. I promise. My family come visit. But that's on Kingston Pike. So thank you for that. Also, Just Pass It Tutoring, based out of Miami, and of course, Orange Mountain Designs, the only place you need to go for your Lady Vol gear. Shout out to Terry. We're praying for her. She's been a little under the weather. So Terry, thank you for all that you do. Y'all make sure you go orangemountaindesigns.com, go support, go show love, and we hope you get
They got those new Lady Vol jackets in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Bug's trying to slide and get those real quick. Get taken off the menu. But Bug, what's up? What you got for the people coming on this beautiful Monday night?
Man, nothing. We got a great show lined up. Obviously, we got our girl Brittany Jackson back on the show. She's here for a very special cause. So we just always got to show love to the Lady Vol family, and I'm just blessed to be back in the building and Lady Vol presence of greatness.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm excited. Brittany, what's good?
Just living life, trying to make a difference. I appreciate you guys having me. I love watching your shows, and again, congratulations on 30th show. So that's awesome. Many more.
Absolutely.
We hope so. We can't wait till we get to 50, y'all, man. We hope we have everybody clicking those like buttons, the thumbs up. Make sure you're sharing. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, because it's really going to help us out and help us to continue to do what we do. Well, let's find out why we bring BJ back so soon. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be because, we're just on a bigger platform, and why not bring her back, right? She has like a huge ass following. Shit, you might be able to help us out. What you talking about?
Right. Right.
Nah, but for real. So Brittany typically throws an annual event, a celebrity charity basketball game, her basketball camp. And also you do typically a red carpet event also within that weekend. And a lot, or if not a portion of the proceeds, go to a very noble cause, giving straight back to your mother and her illness. And I'm going to let you take the spotlight and just share with the people exactly what you want them to know, not only about your annual events, if it wasn't for COVID, but what you did to replace this year's annual event.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You guys let me come back on. I mean, this means a lot to me. My mom, who passed away a year ago from the awful disease, Alzheimer's disease. So this year would have been my 9th year having an event. As you said, I have a camp, and it's just, I plan all year for this, and it's so fun. And we have a camp, we have for the kids, and we have a red carpet event, and we raise money for Alzheimer's. And I first started it, as we mentioned before on the last show, because of Pat, whenever Pat got sick. And so, this raising money for Alzheimer's is something I'm very passionate about. And this year, after my mom passed away last year, they started a scholarship fund for her. And so from my high school, we're going to give $1,000 scholarship to one of the basketball players, the Barretts. And so we just gave our first scholarship. And since I didn't get to have my event this year, we thought, let's do a virtual auction and raise money, as much money as we can for her fund. So that is what we're doing all week long. We have some really cool Bora Bora. We were talking about a trip to Bora Bora. We've got, sports memorabilia. I tried to just get as much stuff as I could get, and just let people bid all week long, and then Saturday close it out. And so I'm just trying to get that out there this week, and try to raise as much money as possible. It means a lot to me, and miss my mom a lot. So we're trying to build that scholarship fund up, and starting it off with a virtual auction, because until this craziness ends, that's all we can do.
Absolutely.
So how did I guess, me and Lex were actually looking forward to coming. We kept moving it on the calendar. We was like, scribbled out June, and then we're like, and then we was like, all right, we'll go to July. But no, how did I guess the idea, once you kind of obviously had to acknowledge that you wouldn't have the event, how did the idea for the auction come about?
So every year I have to end the weekend, I have like a live and silent auction. So I have a company that I work with, and we just have been getting together and talking and like seeing if we could have the event, and just, decided, hey, let's just do this virtual auction. So they're great. I mean, they have a lot of items too that they bring to the table. So they do it a lot. And actually it's been so neat. I'm like, next year I'll probably do it the week before the event and then have the live auction at the event. So I've worked with several different auction companies, and throughout these last 9 years of doing events. And so that's kind of how they gave me the idea. They do it a lot, and it's been neat. It's been really neat. So they got some good items and stuff to bid on. So
yeah, I was gonna say, you want to give the people a little preview of a couple of kind of the items.
Don't tell them everything, because we want them we want them to click on that link. We want you to sign up.
We posted the link. Yeah, we posted the link. And again, it's all week long. It'll close out. We started it Saturday at 2:00, and it'll go till next Saturday at 2:00. And so you got to make sure on like Friday night, I'm going to look and make sure, see the bids, because people are going to be bidding all week. But we have Kobe Bryant stuff. We have Michael Jackson signed autographed picture frames. We have trips, the Bora Bora trip. We have a cabin, stay in Gatlinburg. We have what I need. I'm bidding on some cooking lessons from Ruth Chris Steakhouse. I'm good friends with a chef there, and so he does it every year. It's amazing. He's awesome. He'll go to your house, and like it's for like 4 to 6 people. He teaches you how to cook, so I need plenty of that. But all different kinds of things: purses, glasses, things for the ladies, and things for everybody. So you just click on the link, and it shows you the high, the minimum bid that you've got to bid, and it'll be going on all week. So you just got to check on it. And we're also adding stuff all week. Like I'm working on a few more items that we'll continue to put in and stuff. So you might see some new items pop up later in the week.
Awesome. Okay. That's what's up. Make sure y'all do y'all's job. Go click on that link in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is kind of going on right now in terms of your basketball?
So just training some kids. I finally am able to get back into that, and Aiden's in school now. And, for a long time, I've missed it. I've not really got to train and get back on the court as much as I've wanted to, because, having a little one, but he's now in kindergarten. And so I've been able to get back on the court and train some kids, and, just trying to stay busy. It's a difficult time, I feel like, for everybody, and just uncertainty and everything. And so I'm trying to stay focused and trying to stay busy. And my 5-year-old keeps me busy enough. So
full-time job right there. Definitely.
Just doing that.
Definitely. We got some action over here on Facebook.
What up?
Mike, sorry if I mispronounced your last name. Rubrigri. I don't know. That Go Lady Ball.
My car.
Maria, South Beach, baby. Is that a trip on the auction? Is South Beach a trip?
So yeah, we have the national championship. It's like 2 or 4 tickets to the game, travel there, hotel on South Beach. Like there's some good stuff in there. Yeah.
Oh, Maria might be in the hunt for that one.
Yeah.
Rachel was good. She said Kobe Bryant and MJ, both the greatest. And Matthew Powell said, damn. She fine. Go Big Orange. Sorry, that's my dog.
Dang, why you scared Jupiter?
He's scared me. He doesn't like noises. Yes, Matthew said, damn, she fine. Go Big Orange.
Yo, get him, Matthew. All right, so BJ, you already talked about, why you're doing this, how it went from a live event, obviously, to a virtual event. My question is, now that you will use this platform virtually, even when things kind of normalize, will you still do a portion of your auctions versus both live and virtual, or will you go strictly back to those live auctions?
Yeah, like I've really, we've just had to adapt. I mean, as you guys know, like adapt to the new normal. And so I think that's been the biggest thing is through all this. I mean, it is frustrating. It's sometimes hard, everybody's having tough times, but it's like we try to be positive and get some positive out of it, positivity. And so, yeah, I mean, the things like the virtual auction, I mean, I would have never thought to do that. And it's something now that I can add to my event every year and leading up to it, do it the week before and a chance to raise more money. So yeah, it's we just got to keep going and pushing forward and try to make the best out of our situation. And so I'm thankful for the auction company that has helped me give me this idea. So, and it's fun. I mean, I've been checking it and people text me like, you outbid me on this, or, don't put that up till Friday, like, but yeah,
it's paid till Friday. I need to make sure I got it.
Yeah. They're like, wait, take that down and put it up Friday so nobody else sees it. But, yeah, so this is definitely something that I'm going to add into to my All-Star weekend for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. And David Middleton said LeBron James pictures. I'm sure that stock went up a little bit, huh? After last night.
Oh, yeah.
Go Lakers.
Go Lakers.
There was no way on paper they should have lost. And there was just, it would have had to been divine intervention for the Heat to overcome that and have a David versus Goliath story. I'm definitely applauding their effort, though. Jimmy Butler had a hell of a run.
He did. He was dead last night, though. After his performance in Game 5, he didn't have no legs.
Yeah. He had played up until that point. He had played 70 of 72 minutes of the finals.
Wow.
Like, you're not young anymore. Like,
yeah.
You're still relatively young, but your body it's not going to respond the same. But shout out to the Lakers. I know Boog was excited. Congratulations on your championship and another one.
Thanks.
Yeah.
No, I won. I feel like I won. LeBron, that's my guy.
Would you like to give a speech right now?
No. LeBron said enough. Put some respect on his damn name.
That's major. Thank you for reiterating that for the people. Hey, let's switch gears a little bit. Obviously, we're still in the thick of a lot of things. Number one, the election's coming up next month. Make sure y'all go vote.
Go vote.
Early voting started today. Let's go.
Early voting. If not, mail in. If not, go. It's November 3rd. Go to the booth. Stand in those lines if you have to. Make sure you're registered. Make sure your driver's license matches your address on your voter's registration. Make sure you don't give them any reason to turn you away. Okay. If you can stand in line for Jordans and Black Friday and anything else, you can do vote. You can go vote. So definitely go vote. Want to shift gears there, but more so like, how did you really handle teaching your son, because you're raising a mixed son, but the world's going to see him as a Black boy. How did your parenting shift, if it did shift, when everything started coming more to the light and all of the racial injustices were laid out right in front of us?
Yeah, it's something that I've always thought about since I've had Aiden. It's something that you just think about, like things that he's going to go through. I remember when he went to pre-K, like for the first week, and he comes home and he's like, "Mom, this little boy asked, why is your mom white?" And, you're not, like, just stuff like that you don't think about until, kids that young are talking about. So,
right.
And just with everything that's going on, and it's crazy. The other day we're driving by and people are protesting out, holding Black Lives Matter. And Aiden says, why are they doing that? And explain it to a 5-year-old. He doesn't really understand exactly, but you have to talk to him about it. And so, it is this world. It's scary. It's to think, gosh, when he gets up into his teenage years, he just stuff that I never had to worry about, and my parents never had to worry about if I'm okay, if I'm walking home or, what I'm doing and stuff. It's things that I'm going to have to sit down and talk to him about. So, I'm very passionate about that stuff and what's going on right now. It's just, it's crazy times, but it is what it is. And I just, I sit down and again, he's only 5. So I try to explain to him, like, why he asked me the other day, why, I want my hair straight, like things like that he doesn't understand because he's experiencing in school. Kids are saying, why is your hair different than mine? And it's making me, I'm learning as I go, because it's things that I never went through. I never experienced. And so it's challenging. It's very challenging, and it's very scary as a mother to think the things that are going on in this world. And it's just a time that I have to, I'm, like I said, I'm still learning. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day that, an African-American friend, and she was giving me some advice to tell him and talk to him about. And we actually sat down with him, and, he listens for about a minute and that's it. But, it's something that I'm learning as I go, how to deal with it. And it's just crazy times, but it's real life. So, it's scary. It's a scary situation. It's scary what's going on. It's sad. And, like I said, you just got to go vote. You got to go vote. You got to make a difference any way you can. And, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Absolutely.
That's what's up. He's going to benefit from that. He needs that. And definitely just, surround him kind of with as many Black people as you can, or mixed kids and mixed families. And so he can see that that's normal and it's okay. And you're not different. You know what I mean?
Right. That's okay to be different, like it's okay to be like it. And so when he came home that day and was like, Mom, Eli asked why my mom's white, and I picked him up and I just explained to him, it's okay. Your daddy's Black. I'm white. You're, it's okay. Like everybody there's other, but at this year, like he has more, Black kids in his class or mixed kids in his class. And it's, I can tell that he's growing. So, as he gets older, but it's still, it's something as he gets older, it's just going to get, with what's going on, it's going to get worse. And so I know that. And so, it's something that I, deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
But I think a positive out of it is, while all this was happening, of course, we're also in quarantine. So you were able to spend time with them, time that you probably normally, you're training and working, he's going to school. And so, that time during the day or in the morning wasn't so much there because he goes to school and then you do what you do. So you have more time to like spend with him and like, going through things like you said, he's still young, but, being present, like that on a day to day that you would never nobody ever had this much time, but.
Oh, I know. And I remember, at the beginning, I complained about it. Like, oh my gosh, we can't go anywhere. We can do it. And finally it got to a point to where I'm like, you know what? There's nothing we can do. What did Pat say? You can only do what, only worry about what you can control. And so it's finally like, okay, let's get out of this some positivity. And so it was that, spending time with family and downtime to where, I'm somebody that likes to be on the go all the time. And so it really taught me to I started reading my Bible more, doing devotionals more, things that I thought I didn't have that much time to do, and just, kind of reorganizing your life. And so, yes, that's so true. This time that we've had to spend during the quarantine, I've tried to get some positive stuff out of it instead of just, complaining or because we can't go anywhere or have to wear a mask everywhere because I'm so over the mask. But, it's just the new normal. So we have to accept it and be positive and move on.
Facts.
You talked about how oh, my bad, but go ahead.
No, you good.
Oh, you talked about how quarantine, kind of shifted everybody's gears on what you're doing with your kids, what you're doing with your jobs, what you're doing with your training, literally everything. And we do a lot of the similar, all three of us kind of do the same thing when it comes to, the training and having clients and stuff like that, and traveling and all of that. But on top of that shift, damn, I think I might have forgot my question, yo.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that. I will be like, What did I just walk in the kitchen for? I was about to do something like.
Literally, I think I had the best question in my head, and I was like, gone. It's gonna hit
And
me.
you're younger than me, so that I just that makes me feel good.
Man,
It's okay. It'll come back.
Shout out to Lex. It's about to be big birthday week. So
yeah, I'm in Puerto Rico, y'all. Y'all see?
Hey, y'all see that logo in the background? Be
I
ready.
told Sandra, like, geez, I wish I would have known earlier and didn't have responsibilities. I'd be there.
Yeah, we're excited, y'all. We taking it back to where we met. We haven't been there in 5 years.
That's awesome.
And this is the first time that we're both going down there as non-athletes. So she obviously played for the Puerto Rico national team for 8 years. So I was only 2 years in Puerto Rico, but like that's like her second home, you know. So it's gonna be pretty dope.
When did we go to Puerto Rico in college? You were there, right? No. So that must have been my sophomore year.
Nah, because we went to the Virgin Islands.
I love Puerto Rico.
We ended up
the soccer program. We went to Hawaii. We made it to Hawaii.
Yo, that's dope. I still ain't been to Hawaii, man. I still want to go. It's on the list. Dang, BJ, I really had a question for you.
It comes to me like a week later.
Don't stress yourself out.
I'm gonna type it in the Facebook chat.
Don't stress yourself out.
Kevin Smith says, "Happy birthday, Lex."
Appreciate it. Who said that?
Kevin Smith, my boy.
Oh, yeah. What up, Kev?
So Brittany, what do you have? Do you have anything in the works in terms of obviously your foundation with your mom? Do you have some other kind of events or things planned after the auction this week? Do you guys have some other things in the works to help provide scholarships?
Yes. So basically the scholarship, the people at the school, it's a foundation that they run a lot of different foundations. They're the one that started the scholarship for my mom. And so we started it for her last year. And I'm basically, my basketball academy is doing this virtual auction and all the money that we raise is going to go to her foundation. And so they do different things like through the school or through the lady that runs the foundation for my mom's fund. Okay. But as far as my basketball academy, I'm hoping to do a basketball camp during a Christmas break. So okay. I had, 70 kids, 80 kids signed up for my camp this year. And I told them, hopefully by Christmas, when everybody gets out for Christmas, things will be kind of back to normal a little bit and we'll be able to do a camp. So I'm hoping to plan that the week before Christmas. And just, the kids that were signed up and get more kids and just do a free basketball camp. Just to get back in the gym since we didn't get to do it, and then start planning for next year. I've got, faith that next year we're going to be able to do it and things are getting a little bit better. So that's kind of with my academy. That's what I've got in the works right now.
Good deal. Lex, did it come back around?
It did. And I'm glad you sparked about the training because that was a part of it. So thank you for getting that.
I do what I can.
Yeah. Big facts. But my question was more geared towards I'm laughing because I'm thinking too hard right
now. Right, because you don't forget it again. You should have written it down.
No, so how did your other entrepreneurial endeavors grow once that training, like that being in a gym was no longer an option? How did you take that energy and kind of boost up your other endorsements and other partnerships and opportunities?
Yeah, that's a great question because that's something that
I know.
That's a great question. And I'm sure all three of us, we do similar minds and similar things that we do. But it's made me go back and just the time that we have, think about, my brain always is going. That's why I don't sleep well. But it's like thinking of other ways to make money or thinking of other businesses that I want to have thought about and really not had time to do because you're focusing on, the event or you're focusing on other things. So the positive out of it is I have had time to think about, I'm about to start an event company. I've always wanted to, but it's I just really haven't had time to find the right people to, come in with me to do it or, things like that. So it's been good for that because you've had plenty of time. I've had plenty of time to think about other avenues that I want to go to make more money, to make a difference, to, make an impact in people's life and stuff. So it's been great for that. And that's what I'm sure, everybody has been doing. And especially people that's lost their jobs. I've been very, very fortunate very blessed that I still have a job and I still have been able to make money through this, because some people haven't and they don't have a way to do that. You got kids, you got to feed. I mean, and so, we've went and through the high schools here, through different programs, and fed kids. We went on the buses and took them foods and lunches and stuff like that. So it's been neat, I mean, through it all, it has been a struggle for everybody, but you got to look at the positive, and there has been positives out of all of, during the quarantine and everything.
Most definitely. No, I definitely agree with the time to be able to just do things and plan, and, like a lot of things that Lex and I, we talk about, but we never had the time. Yeah. I know the beginning of everything, I think me and Lex were on FaceTime every single day for like literally almost 2 months. Literally, like I was like, golly, we talk all the time. Yeah. But
I love you too, but
no, it's definitely been definitely finding the silver lining in it, and finding the positivity is definitely a good deal.
I'm one that like I can't sit still. Like I like to constantly be doing something, and so it's made you sit still, for a while. So it's like it makes you grow as a person. I mean, it's made me grow as a person to just think, just be more well-rounded and things like that. So but at the beginning, I mean, I was the same as everybody. You're just like, oh my gosh, I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. My 5-year-old's asking, why can't I go to the park? Why can't I go to this? And you don't know how to explain it. Like,
the world is closed.
The world is closed. Like, so, it's good. And things are, I love seeing sports back, and, you think sports, just people are like, sports, you can do without sports. But I mean, sports are just, you watch them or you play them. I mean, it's something that keeps kids out of trouble. I mean, so I'm glad that sports are back and people they're at least getting to play, whether it's fans or not. We're able to watch it, and it's slowly, surely getting a little bit back to normal. So
yeah, how y'all feel about that WNBA title?
Hey, they earned it though. They earned it. Shout out to the Seattle Storm and all my WNBA sisters that played. Yeah. Big congrats, like just holding it down. I think Alicia
Sue Bird is like
Sue Bird, Stewie, Clark. Oh,
but it's like
Jules Lloyd though. The guard though, the PG. Tough.
It's like Sue Bird is aging backwards.
I'm like, still going?
No, like for real. I was just like,
you said what?
I said Sue Bird is like she's aging backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But you know what? She does a great job of taking care of her body. Right. She is very great at her craft, and she knows her body's limits, and she knows she just goes in there. And when you surround her with other scorers and other bangers and other rebounders, it makes her job so much easier. She just has to navigate, lead the team, and facilitate, and knock down her open shots. That's it. She might last another 30 years like that,
That's facts.
But, and the biggest shout out though go to Lady Vol though. Mercedes Russell took home her first WNBA championship. Congratulations. Yeah, man.
No, it was dope definitely to see that, and of course we talked about the Lakers, so definitely. I mean, I think the WNBA and the NBA were amazing examples. For obviously, being in the bubble, how they handled it, having to be away from their family for that long. Was it something like 100 days or something like that?
Yeah, I was talking about that last night. They did it so well.
Like they did it very, very well.
I mean, because they were talking about nobody got it. Not one person.
After the initial, teams coming in, I think who was it? I think Russell Westbrook was the last one to report to the bubble, and then literally from that point on, they had 0 positive tests in 100 days, which is incredible. Yeah. But they also put a lot into it, and the players bought in. They were like, yo, obviously the NFL.
Yeah, I was about to say, as much as I enjoy seeing sports back, I'm kind of like on the fence because it is a virus. It still is deadly. It still can, it can be debilitating, life threatening. But I love watching sports. Obviously, I was going a little stir crazy, especially not being able to be in the gym myself. Like it's always tough. So it's good to return to a little bit of norm, but I can't lie. My anxiety is still through the roof sometimes when I walk into gyms to train small groups, individuals, doesn't even matter. I mean, I do it. It's not as bad as it was in the beginning, but it's like I'm thankful, but at the same time, man, I just don't want to see the worst, happen to any athlete, whether it's a young athlete or an older athlete. And that's what kind of scares me. And that's what puts me on the fence of, is it really worth playing with people's lives?
Yeah.
It's so true. And I'm going to tell you, like, I have a friend, and anything in life, like, you really don't understand it till you go through it or somebody close to you goes through it, is experiencing it. And I have a friend right now, and he's my age, went to school with me, graduated high school with me, perfectly healthy. And he's literally fighting for his life in the hospital. I mean, and it's like, you think like, how, if you're healthy, if you're okay, you can't get it, it's not going to happen to you, or it is. And that's so true, Lex. I mean, it's like you want things to be back to normal, which I don't think things will ever be back to normal, but it's like you give and take. Anxiety is like, I guarantee you, doctors right now are anxiety medicine is just
running low, probably.
Boy, what?
Yeah, because I mean, it's a tough time. It's a tough time, and it's, you just try to make the best out of it, but you got to be careful, and you don't know really. No, that's what was is so much uncertainty at the beginning of all this.
So unknown.
No
like
the president doesn't know. No one has experienced it. No one knew what to do. So they're telling you to wear a mask. Don't wear a mask. Go here. Don't do this. It's because nobody knows what to do, really.
And it's like you said, and it's crazy because originally they were saying, oh, well, if you have these pre-existing conditions, you're more at risk, but it's like at this point now, you've gotten kids that have passed from it, perfectly healthy, active men, women. Matter of fact, my great aunt, she's the matriarch of our family. She's 92.
Wow.
She has Parkinson's, but she's still kicking and funny, everything. Her late husband, who just passed actually, but he had left the house and went to the gas station real quick, then put on a mask, caught it. He fought it off, was fine. She tested positive, asymptomatic, nothing. Like, she was like, I got the virus, but asymptomatic, nothing, and coronavirus. But literally nothing. And like, I was terrified. Like, I was literally like terrified. And they're like, oh no, she's fine. Like, she tested negative, after whatever certain period of time, she tested negative. And it's just like, but she was asymptomatic. And it's like, she's 92 years old, has, like I said, she has Parkinson's and a couple other things, but fine.
And then you hear about a young kid that was healthy and has it, and then, dies from it. And so it's like, you don't really know.
Exactly. And that's the scary part. And it is starting to make me a little bit uneasy coming into flu season.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. We ain't even hit flu season yet.
It's like, and I haven't had a flu shot my entire life, but my mom was like, you better get one this year.
Yeah. I remember the last time I got my flu shot, I got so sick.
Yeah, me too. And I ain't had one since.
But I mean, the flu shots changed a lot over the years, so I've been told from my my medical
advisors.
But Brianna, no, she told me that it's definitely changed over the years. So I'm nervous if I get a flu shot.
Hey, Book, let me know how that go, okay?
Yeah, you tell me how that goes.
Yeah, let me know. Somebody else just told me they just got a flu shot like today or yesterday. I forgot who it was, but the producer of the broadcast that I do in Charlotte, on the 14 and 41 Unity show, she had just got hers yesterday. So she was feeling sluggish. She'd been down because they're literally giving you the flu to fight the flu. You about to get the Rona. I want to play like that because people lost their life. So forgive me of my ignorance. Yeah, I was joking. Okay, gosh.
We do have a couple comments. Doris, no, Alexis' birthday is not today, although she will be celebrating all week. Her birthday is on the 16th.
Yes, sir. I'll be 35.
Oh, lady.
And we
have a question. When was the last time that you saw Pat before she passed? If you feel comfortable telling us about it.
Are you asking Brittany or me?
Everyone.
I went up. It was Lex, what was it, a Saturday? Which I remember I went up 2 days before she passed.
It was like a day or two before.
They let us come up, and a lot of the former players and everybody was there. That was the last time that
I think that was like a day before, BJ.
Yeah, I think it was a day before. Yeah. Because I remember them saying, I get chills, like that Wednesday before, like the Wednesday before she passed of that week, she was up sitting with Holly, like eating ice cream and stuff like that. And then just had a turn for the worse. So yeah, I think it was the day before she passed. That
was
and it's crazy. I mean, it's so crazy that it's been, I mean, it feels like just yesterday. I mean, even with my mom, I can't believe that it was a year last month. I mean, it flies by. But Lex, have you seen Tyler's son?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's like it is. I just watch his posts and stuff, and I'm just like,
little Ty man. Like,
did he look like Tyler did?
Oh my gosh, it's little Tyler.
I gotta go look and see.
218.
Yes.
Like he was like, spit him out. Like that's my son.
Yes, it is so
cool. Man, that's crazy. BJ, if you got any girls in that Chattanooga area or Cleveland chat area, I just accepted a job at a private school called Woodline here in Mooresville.
Nice. Congrats.
Thank you. As the director of women's basketball and also head coach. It'll be myself, Sandra, and my dad is also going to help out. But Sandra, no, it's a high school.
Oh, high school. Okay.
It's a K through 12.
Okay.
And so basically what we're building is almost making it into an academy type college prep side on the athletics, because it's already there on the academics, and basically they want their athletics program to match their academics program.
Well, they got the right people.
Word. Yo.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome.
Boog, yo, hater.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have the upgraded mic yet. Maybe when I get big time like you, I'll get a mic. So,
bro, you're already in a private school. I'm trying to be like you. What are you talking about? Yo, Boog stay doing big things. I'm just still trying to catch up, man. That's it. That's it. But now, if you know any girls, preferably 9th, 10th graders, that kind of want that are willing to be coached, in the Summit Lady Ball type way.
Get bucked up.
Yeah, they go get bucked up. Big facts. But just loyalty, integrity, character. You know what I mean? And they hungry. We want to definitely help them. Obviously, being here in North Carolina, you got Duke, you got UNC, you got NC State. I mean, it's like all right here. You even got Davidson,
Wake Forest,
Davidson. Yep. So, and even App State.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep that.
Yeah, and if necessary, like if it's something, because some families can afford to move, but what we also do is we find players host families and stuff, and really the only requirement is they get admitted into school. We put them through the financial aid process. They qualify for what they qualify for, and then basically as a unit, like the head of school and myself and the athletic director, we figure out how do we get this kid here if they're really a good fit for the school. So it's not like, yo, just come play. Like you literally kind of being recruited into the school.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, being attracted to the school. I got to get my terminology correct.
Yeah, you got to be politically correct.
Yeah, scratch that. But no, seriously, if because you got camps and all that good stuff. So if you know somebody, I'll let me.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, and that's what it's crazy. We're having this conversation, and because we have a lot of kids that went to Bradley, which is my high school, and 3 different kids this year, transferred out to private schools in other states and different things like that. So, it's kids are wanting to go and where they can get, great coaching and get looked at by colleges, good opportunities for them. So yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Lex, by the way, Dana said she got her flu shot last week, never had a problem. Boom.
Awesome, Dana. Thank you for that positive confirmation that the flu shot will not have you definitely ill, crawled up and curled up in a little baby ball. Appreciate that.
And Maria asks, when is the next Bucky show?
Oh, Bucked Up? We talking about Bucked Up? Is that what we talking about?
I don't know. I'm assuming.
Go ahead.
Premiere is on Friday.
Yeah, go ahead and intro me, bud. Go ahead. Don't worry, I'll wait.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the collective Unfiltered, we will have a sister show with our own Alexis Hornbuckle. Lex, bust a move a little bit. Your head in the way. Bucked Up with Alexis Hornbuckle.
I don't really know which way to.
Will officially premiere this Friday live, straight out of Puerto Rico.
Wow.
We'll be live on Facebook. That will also be her born day, her 35th. Coming into her KD year. Let's go.
Yeah, get buckets.
So y'all look for obviously we're gonna blast it everywhere. Tune in. It will definitely be a journey. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be in front of the computer with some popcorn because I know it's gonna be off. If y'all know anything about Alexis K. Hornbuckle, yes, I use your whole government.
Entertainment.
And it's her own show with her just her net. Boy, she don't even need a guest though. That's the thing. Like she might just be sitting here. She might just be sitting here talking like, man, y'all, like telling you Puerto Rico is lit. Like what? Like I'm telling y'all, like it's gonna be entertainment. So definitely tune in this Friday. It's gonna be a movie to say.
I appreciate both of y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bobby, we're definitely gonna have to make that a call-in show.
You got it.
I'm calling in.
Yo, not much fun I'm about to have with this. Like, and I want my friends to call in and bother me and ask me stupid stuff. Like, I mean, it can be serious fun or stupid, but I just want to have a good time. And obviously, I'm gonna talk my shit, and we're gonna have fun, little educational moments, but more, just me and crazy moments. You might catch me and the wifey, like, going live or something, just randomly.
I don't think I've ever not had a fun moment with you, Lex. So of course, if you're involved, it'll be fun and exciting.
Yo, I'm gonna be calling in from my phone, be like, "Yo, how you doing? My name is."
Yo, and I'm gonna entertain every.
It's gonna be like ding, and then it's gonna be like next caller, and I'll be on my iPad. Ding, how you doing? Oh gosh, I'm gonna bother you. I'm gonna bother you. No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be a blast though. Lex, I think you froze.
Yeah, that's to say. I think she.
Brittany,
she'll come back.
Ask, is there anything?
I know you said something.
Oh no, I just said you froze. But before we wrap it up, Brittany, is there anything else that you want to get out to the people regarding obviously the live auction? Obviously the scholarship fund. If people what if somebody is just like, hey, I just want to donate to the scholarship fund, how can they do that or get in contact? So just give the
that's a good question because some people have asked me about that, like if they don't want to bid on anything. So I'm going to be posting a link for that they can just click on and it'll go to her scholarship fund and they'll be able to do that. But yes, all week long, the auction will be up. And again, I'll even be adding items. So it's a fun, exciting week. I mean, go check them out, bid. I want to thank you guys for bringing me back on. I appreciate it so much. This, means a lot to me. And, I want to be able to support you guys too and everything you do. So again, thank you. And everybody check out, I'll have the link on all my social media sites. I think Bobby said he's going to post it too on all the Unfiltered stuff as well. So they can click on the link. There's also a flyer that has a QR code that they can just click on and it takes them to the auction. It's simple. It has about 20 items right now. And again, we're going to add some more, but there's stuff for everybody. There's stuff for kids, for women, for men, for everybody. So yeah, go check it out.
Awesome. Yes, the link will be posted. Maria actually posted it earlier in the comments. And it's also posted on our in our description as well. So definitely go check it out. Go support. Who knows? You might find a picture of me and Lex like this.
Yeah.
But definitely go support. Go show love. It's a great cause. So definitely go show love. Lex, what you got?
Man, thank y'all for watching. Yeah, BJ. Thank you again for hopping on and sharing this cause, this worthy cause of Alzheimer's, and being able to support your foundation and your mother. And we just hope. I mean, this disease is terrible, so y'all know this money goes to just helping other kids and helping find the research necessary to try to save more lives when it comes to this disease. Also, shout out and thank you again to our sponsors. Just Pass It Tutoring, based out of Miami. Orange Mountain Designs. Y'all can go on OrangeMountainDesigns.com and order Lady Ball gear. Get those jackets, get the hats, get the memorabilia, get whatever you need. That's where I go from. My Lady
They're the
Ball
most
gear.
comfortable socks I've ever had on my feet.
Oh, yes, they are. Facts. Hey, my shot glass. Look, show them the shot glass. The shot glass. We even do Lady Ball shot glasses. Oh, and then also, of course, Tennessee Tap House and Hound Dogs in Knoxville. There it is. There it is.
Nice.
Yeah. So big shout out to that.
Like I'm gonna get y'all another sponsor. They're a friend. My boyfriend's friend just opened up. Have you? It's called Walk-Ons in Knoxville.
Walk-Ons. What is it?
It's a sports bar. So basically, he played at LSU. And he was a walk-on. So he's got them all. Him and Drew Brees own them.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
You freezing. You're freezing. Go back.
No, you're freezing.
You're freezing too. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's her. It's her.
So yeah, so they opened last.
Boyfriend's friend.
Yes, opened. It's called Walk-Ons in Knoxville. So I'm gonna get with it. I mean, it's a sports bar. They opened last week. They've got them on all college campuses, and it's packed. It's a good look. So just opened in Knoxville by Westtown Mall. We got to get them on here. We got to get them a sponsor on here. So
definitely.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Bobby, you down for that?
Yeah, I'm always down for that.
Absolutely. I knew you was gonna say that. Yeah, BJ, appreciate it. Just let me know. You already got it. Just hit me up. Let me know what we need to do on our end or what Bobby may need to do on his end, and let's make it happen.
For sure.
And
thanks for doing. I appreciate it.
No doubt. Y'all, thank y'all again for joining in. We about to tune on out. We about to say goodbye, good night, and all that good stuff. Say your prayers. Go vote. Everybody, spread love, not hate. Plug, take us out.
Yes, definitely go vote. Please check early voting. I know in some counties in Atlanta, you can go online. You can see what the lines are looking like at different polls. That way you can organize where you want to go. But definitely do your research. Please don't just focus on president. Obviously, focus on your local candidates, your senators and whatnot. Judges, very important as well. We got to affect change. Exercise your right to vote. Use your voice. So definitely, but until next Monday, everybody don't forget to wish Lex a happy birthday this Friday and tune in to Bucked Up with Alexis Hornbuckle. Definitely show love. So we need all our collective fans. All right. We need y'all to support with Bucked Up as well. And just remember, be unfiltered in your truth. Y'all stay safe out there and go vote.
Thanks, guys.